Okay. Okay, just one thing first here. Was around here and I saw something. I didn't know he used to come here. I don't know if he only spawns here after this that quest in Pyramida. Oh, doesn't have to say here. Frame has journey from afar, leave not in haste, stay thy step, rest a while, see the campfire, it burns warm, and the tale hath but scarcely begun. Let the winds through forest bots and over the lake's heart sing for us, bearing the echoes of ages past, and sweeping the weariness of your travels away. It's just a song he's gonna sing. Keep listening. Okay, so he's just singing a song. Okay. I thought I would talk to him. If I'm not mistaken, he was singing around here as well. Actually, is he there? Hmm. He isn't here anymore. I don't know, maybe he's sometimes around there. Okay, so we have a quest down there. Is that the last quest? No, I think there's at least one other quest. I don't think it's really marked here. Let me see here. Yeah, here we have that. I'm betting it's the one down here. I haven't really come into this area because of the quest. Look, a bunch of silly circling above the lake. Where there's silly, there must be treasure. Where are the silly? Where? Ah, okay, now I see. Oh well, we're supposed to break that. I just read that.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
I didn't know I was okay, do we have anything else here to swap? Just open some space here. Okay, what else here? And recharge. Defense for him, right? Elemental Mastery, I don't know which one is better for him. Let's go with this charge. Ah, go into that already. Ah, it doesn't really matter. Let's get up with that. No. Okay, so let's.
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day.
Oh,
So don't worry about me.
What was there?
I can keep up.
Why do you mourn what's lost and gone? The moon that breaks to pieces gone, or the morning star to flee the sun? Why should your sorrows know no peace? Why should blah blah blah? I hate those texts. That's such a weird instrument. No matter how Paimon plucks it, there's not a single sound. Is it broken? Let's follow those silly first. But I definitely heard music just now, in singing. Really? But Paimon only heard the wind. Wait, is this one of those situations where only one person strumming, where only the person strumming gets to hear the music? Didn't she say she tried to play it? Alright, let me give it a try too. Paimon gives the strings a firm strum. Once again, the desolate, mournful tune drifts upward, light as breeze at dawn, carrying with it a soft song. You understand every word of the song, every phrase, every note, even though you've never heard the language before. Still no sound at all? Enos, are you really sure you heard something? Whatever, forget the instrument for now. Just follow the silly up, and we'll probably find the treasure. That is the chest. Oh. I think I got the wrong. No? I then went to the wrong side. Oh! I'm controlling the. I was confused. Or supposed to connect this. What? Break the seals of the floating islands. Either omniscient or omnipotent, the usurper sits atop the throne of. That did the trick. Let's keep going. Let's have prisms. These prisms scattered through the air near Amsvarnir. For some reason, they can be activated by Sealy. Try nearby intricate glows. Okay. Very good.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Step it. Oh, okay. Oh, I was supposed to. Okay. Okay, the other one isn't really turning as I want it. A tower climbing to the sky, a golden city.
keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Oh, there's one there, but there's also one there. Or it's just a light above them. Those beams. The grandest glory of the world in the end. What about that one? Ah. The other one isn't turning.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right? I can complete those things, but I'm not really following what's the logic here, because I try walking to one place and then it doesn't really go where I'm expecting to go. Yeah, the prolonged decline, such prolonged decline. Why must it yet afflict my... Ooh. Did they run from home too?
Oh, maybe I was just supposed to drop down there. All those cities from before gathered here. Where those ones going? Oh. This same harp below. This one broke in two. Is there somebody there? See?
Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my rocking chair and admire the view. Or
We could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer.
Strange, I can hear a thing, but all those cities keep flying over anyway. Doesn't mean we need to connect the things on this. Angels? Touch. The chirping of insects on the long gone autumn night, the chorus of exiles. Only melodies and memories linger in this foreign land. The last singers play their final tune, soft and waning. And the first silly wanders the Hall of Angels. Oh, ancient handwriting. Oh, this is long. Boris. I have sat alone in this temple for many days. Those who pass by cannot see me. I have been desolate in faint all day, sighing over the affliction and hardships of this land. But only the tiny spirits mourn with me. I still cannot reminisce about the past, but my heart is slightly comforted. My song falls like dew, descending like gentle rain upon tender grass, like a timely monsoon, nourishing crops, making my words flow more slowly. Those who pass by never enter this vast forest, and those who come from foreign lands never see this pale temple. When brambles and thorn plants sprouted from the ground, a wild beast invaded my dwelling. Storms came from the south, cold came from the north. That beast came from the north, bearing the chill of ice and snow. Its mouth uttered no human speech, but it gazed upon me as upon heavenly light, and longed for my song as a thirsty servant longed for spring rain. Since I had a beast to keep me company, serving as my emissary, how could I possibly mourn? Sing to it I shall, just as I shall also mock and ridicule its foolish ways. Yet, it did not grow impatient or resentful. Instead, it listened carefully to my words and heeded my voice. It bowed low before me, obeying my commands and decrees. I called it a stupid dog, but it bore no grudge. I petted its fur, but it showed no anger. I found it pleasing to the eye and rather endearing, so I named it Boreas, meaning North Wind, and let it, as well as its king, share my dwelling. We sat in this temple for many days. Astonishingly, human words would come from its mouth. A beast that had been utterly foolish and ignorant would possess wisdom, intelligence, and knowledge. It could treat others with kindness and sincerity. It spoke to me and called me mother. It said, I will go to the south where the people are poor and lowly, yet the cities are large and fortified. I will make them prosperous. I granted its request and it departed with its king. I called its name one last time, bade it farewell. Boreas, 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 I remember. It came from the north. Chesnaya is to the north, right? So Boreas came from Chesnaya, actually. And who is this mother of wolves? My body rests in sleep. Is it long? Oh, I'm curious about that. My body rests in sleep, yet my heart wakes. I see mist rising from the ground all around, accompanied by an elegant, mournful sound. It's the music of lyres and lutes. My heart has never known this voice, my eyes have never seen this temple. This temple was constructed from stones of substantial size. Someone made pillars from the stones and sheathed them in gold. They also cast golden sockets to lift the golden beams and rafters. I can't see light in the sky, no sun shines, no moon walks, but the light in this temple is very strong, like a pale and bright star of morning. Yet my heart remains empty. I cannot forget my sorrow nor rid myself of my anguish to bring ease to my heart. I have even forgotten my name in my past. They abandoned me like water that has flowed by. How should I reminisce about the past? Why does it act like this morning mist? The dew that vanishes in an instant. Why is it like chaff blown away by the wind, the smoke rising outside the window? Only one thing is engraved on my heart like a seal, keeping me ever vigilant. There is a voice that says to me, "You must wait here, you cannot cross the threshold of this temple, nor can you go outside." This seal is steadfast. I know now whose instruction it is, I dare not leave. There are many tiny spirits walking around me. Their forms are incomplete, yet they emit a desolate light. I look at them and find that I do not recognize them. Yet my heartstrings wail like a lyre. My heart is troubled within me, my spirit is distressed within me, my innermost being is utterly desolate, like a ruined city, like a woman stripped of her crown. My heart, what is it that causes you such melancholy? What causes this vexation within me? I cannot remain silent. I will play this lyre with my hands and sing songs to clear the pain so that my heart may be at ease. I will not dwell on my name or my deeds. I will let them flow by like water. The song flows from my lips, flying away like a dream, never to be found again. Like a river of living water, it springs forth without my prior contemplation, as if I have always known it. Though I sing, my heart is filled with sorrow, my tears flow like a river, yet I know not from whom I mourn, so I sing. I weep day and night, tears drenching my cheeks. I commemorate what cannot be commemorated. I recall what cannot be recalled, yet no one sees my loneliness or pain, so I sing. This sorrow overwhelms my life, yet I cannot overcome it, so I sing. Chirping of insects on a long-gone autumn night, the chorus of exiles. The only melodies and memories linger in this foreign land. The last singers play their final tune, soft and waning, and the first city wanders the halls of angels. Who was she? Kinda makes me think she's an angel, but they shouldn't. But they shouldn't. Nicole have said something about it, about her.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still,
Let me see, what are the things here? Oh, another text. No, don't belong. My heart's beloved, how delightful your expressions were to my inmost self. How have they been cut away by the shears of some unyielding false authority, leaving my innermost being a wasteland. Had it not been for the wild wolf that intruded upon my dwelling, your name too would have faded entirely from my recollection. O false master, I once devoted my voice to singing for you, and once I vanquished nations at your behest. Yet you cast me down to be trod upon like a lifeless corpse upon the earth. Oh, maybe it was an angel. You have rendered the earth a desolation, overturning its cities, preventing monarchs from entering their final repose. You have laid waste their kingdoms, slaughtered their people, and spared neither offspring nor posterity. I shall never best you. You have triumphed, and shall triumph still. Can clay ever conquer the very potter who shaped it? Your blade falls upon the proud head of the people, intoxicating the earth with blood, growing the lofty mountains and all the pines that adorn them. Yet I can still awake the one my heart loves. The starlight will guide my return to that great city, where I will await our promised reunion. May the lambs of your flock remain loyal to you. May they yield your sacred commands. May they obey your decrees, most worthy of obedience. I will return to my own lands and wait for the star beyond the stars. Me? The one who holds my liberty in thrall, to sing in the nothingness and utter ruin is far more agreeable than to endure servitude beneath a false heavenly light. You whom my heart loves, you build this pale edifice for me, yet I am about to defy your edict and return to the lands whence we came from, which exist no more. I shall await the day freedom dawns upon you, just as you once so generously bestowed it upon me. No matter how many years may pass, or if the morning star should fade. Yeah, okay, so Lucifer was trapped here. Cool.
Yep.
There are too many things on top of each other here. Can I do that? Oh, cool. There are more prisms stuck there. Okay, the prisms inside the structure there. I'm right here. Okay, I think this is all. There was one over there as well, the mountain, but I grabbed that. That was the closest I came to this area before. Yeah, I think that's it up here. Ah, I didn't really notice that. I can't get here. I can go the other way. Aw, I don't want to kill them.
Defensive mode engaged.
Surge.
Be gone, shadow of darkness! You got. Stay back! Turning point!
Annihilation mode.
Green ones converge.
Installation chamber.
Go get him, Aiden!
Did they run from home too?
Palace of Times Bygone. And so this is hell. Also. And Barca just happened to set camp near that, or was maybe he drawn here by pigs. Okay. I was wondering where that was. Okay, so this is done here. I'm going to see. I still got check a bit more here. Okay, so not now. Do we have another quest there for me to complete? No, we have teleport at the thing. We don't have to go near it. That isn't completed. But I can complete that now. But I don't see any more quests marked on the map.
Mission accomplished! Looks like a whole new camp!
Yup. Even the fortifications are complete too. Any attackers, be they monsters or otherwise, will have a hard time overcoming our defenses now. The lighthouse has half a month's worth of fuel supplies, so even in the event of some massive wild hunt assault, we should be able to hold out until reinforcements arrive.
They already swapped his voice actor. Thinking that far ahead, huh?
It always pays to be prepared for the worst, you know?
Either way, guess you can take a bit of a break now that it's all done.
Right, and that's why I'll be taking a trip home first. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen my old pops.
Home? Oh yeah! Paimon's gotten so used to seeing you here, she almost forgot you're actually from Piramida.
Why don't you come along? If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to host you at our place. We've set up a food truck here as per Paimon's suggestion, but cooking at home is more convenient all the same.
Oh, so you'll be cooking? Well, you're in luck, cause Paimon never says no to a tasty meal.
If you board the Moonlight before long, you've reached Piramida. I didn't really want to leave that area, but okay.
Blackberry crumb cakes? Smoked fish steak? Berries and fried meat? And night watch soup? Oh, there's so much here! Almost too much! Even for Paimon.
I made this according to the amount we'd usually cook for our troops at dinner, so yeah, it might be a bit much for 3. No worries though, just take your time. I'll need to go see my old pops in a bit, so feel free to stay until evening.
Didn't realize you were such a talented chef. Don't worry, Paimon got this.
Well, I did cook for everyone a lot before taking up my current post. It's just that I haven't had the time recently. The people of Piramida come from every corner of the world, so there's a wide variety of palates to cater for. In other words, it pays to dabble. But since I'm not yet familiar with your preferences, I just made a bit of everything. If there's anything here you particularly like, don't hesitate to say so.
If Paimon likes it, so do I. As long as they're making it, I'm a fan.
What's that supposed to mean? Let's get this straight. Paimon's got her eye on the berries and fried meat. So don't even try fighting her for that one.
You won't have to fight. I'll just make some more. Couldn't have my squad mates go hungry, could I? People can say what they want, but the look on someone's face when they eat something they enjoy never lies. As far as I'm concerned, nothing makes me happier than seeing people happy. And whether as a lightkeeper or a chef, I'll do whatever it takes to keep them smiling. That might sound trivial to you, but deep down, that's all I've ever really wanted.
Hey, don't undersell yourself. You're doing a great job.
Exactly! There's no way the people around you aren't grateful for what you do. Heck, they'd probably get mad hearing you talk yourself down like that. Besides, they'd have to get in line behind the 2 of us.
Thank you. All right, I'll refrain from saying anything else unrelated to dinner. Please, enjoy your meal.
I passed through here when I didn't have Illuga yet. Let me see. He didn't say anything. This voice did change, right? It doesn't really say stuff here, right? Illuga's mailbox seems to be stuffed full of mail. There's a letter Illuga needs to look at. Looks like there's a new letter. Flip through. Looks like it's a letter from a child who wants to join the Lightkeepers. Lately, more and more people have been looking to join us. That's all thanks to everyone's hard work. Even the merchants in Aisha Town who normally don't care about the public interest are starting to see why we go to battle. Who knows, maybe it won't be long before we become strong enough to rid nod-krai of the wild hunt threat. Oh, what an exciting thought. But you should come back when you're older. Do we have more mail or just that one? So I actually received an invitation to Miss Aino's engineering seminar. That happened because I drew everyone's attention when I skipped the last time with the ridiculous excuses. I don't remember. What should I do now? Should I act like I never saw it? Maybe I can still put the letter back where it was? Never mind, it feels wrong to just act like I didn't see it. But of course, it'd be a whole different story if I were to be called away on an urgent mission on the day. I should check the mailbox again. Looks like there's the letter. Oh, isn't it a letter from Mr. Flins? What's he doing here? Ah, I get it now. I can't believe you, old man. Even if you said me, there's no way Flins would accept that puppy you're trying to give him. Speaking of which, it's been a while since I last dropped in on him. I should pick a route near Paha Isle next time I go on patrol. I know again. Is it only 3 or who knows how many and they are random? And I just happened to get a repeated links again. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's repeating.
My brother and
the book.
Illuga both work.
There are a few books on the table. All these all look like books that Illuga would read. It's a book I've read before. Through Adventure in Arion Hard. No, Arion. Where did I put this R? Arion Rod. That's the fairy tale of the old man. The old man got me when I was a kid. I'm too old for something like that. Am I too old for something like that now? Lately though, while playing tabletop Troves with the others, I noticed that several parts of the game's plot are quite similar to that book's story. I guess it may be popular in other nations. I should reread it when I have the time. Maybe it'll help me next time I play tabletop Troves. A culinary journey through Tivan. I may have read this several times already, but I discover something new each time. But cooking is not just about following recipes down to the letter. Cooking ingredients can taste different depending on their origin. And the same dish can also turn out completely different when you change the ingredients. And the book doesn't mention any ingredients we have here in nod-krai. Looks like I'll just have to experiment. This is the compilation of past intel on Wild Hunt activity. I should include the last report in here too. Most folks believe the Wild Hunt appears out of nowhere, but thanks to our long-term observation records, we're finally starting to see some patterns. There are certain spots where the Wild Hunt is more likely to surface. Those are the spots we need to keep a closer eye on. This knowledge has come at a considerable cost. We must make sure that every single record is retained. This compilation, okay. Okay, so I've completed that. I'm not sure exactly, there's a quest here. Yeah, there's a marker. I'll be hidden beneath other markers. Okay, so there is a quest. Over there. Those ghosts. We have that. Is that them? Yeah.
Defensive mode engaged.
Wait.
No, don't have it in the thing. Over there, this something just flashed by. They're gone already. Let's
You
take a look.
keep them. I no longer need offerings. Huh?
These stains are all turned off. Neatly written diary. The selection list for the Ratniki was posted today. My rank was low, yet I still managed to squeeze in at the very bottom. All the years of effort finally paid off. I can at last wear the uniform of a Ratnik. Oh, and he died. I stood before the mirror, studied every detail of the uniform again and again, the buttons, the badges, the cap, and the lantern that belongs only to me, with my name engraved on it. I could look at it forever. New uniforms always carry a scent of leather mixed with hope. It is strangely comforting. I run my fingers over my name on the lantern and picture myself guarding the borderlands. I could not help imagining the future. Would my name and my story one day spread back to Town, and from there across all of nod-krai? The unit assignments came out today. Perhaps luck really does balance itself. I was not chosen for a frontline lightkeeper unit. Instead, I was assigned to a support unit station at Kipomaki Cliff. Is that where I am? I should have known better than to hope for too much. With my test scores, being accepted as a lightkeeper at all was already more than I could have hoped for. Today, I met my captain and my teammates for the first time. Captain Asipov is a stone-faced man. He gave me a brief rundown of our duties, patted my shoulder and went back to his post. His grip was so strong I almost lost my balance. Chernov is a cheerful fellow. He pulled me to the campfire for drinks, and I had a surprisingly pleasant night. Shonokovic is as thin as a sheet of iron. I heard he used to be a poet. Chernov says his dream is to write a great poem about military life, which is why he became a lightkeeper. To be honest, he is a strange one. Patolishev joined the same day as I did, and he seems downcast for some reason. I wonder if his reason for being thus is the same as mine. I have lost track of how many days I have been stationed at Kipomaki Cliff. Perhaps it has already been months. Each day feels as if it will never end, as though I'm trapped living in the same one over and over. I rise at 6 each morning to train with the captain. After that, I search for fruit or hunt small game to top up our rations. Then Chernov takes over my watch, and I get to enjoy staring at the jagged walls of Kipomaki Cliff and letting my mind drift. I imagine that what my battles against the Wild Hunt will look like one day. I truly don't know what Shonokovich hopes to write about in a unit like ours. What great poem about military life can sprout from this? The captain received an order from Piramida today. We are to clear several Wild Hunt nests around Kipomaki Cliff in a support unit role. To be honest, this is the best news I have had in days. No, in months. At last, I will go to the battlefield. At last, I can prove myself. Philath, the Lightkeeper, remembered by generations to come, is finally about to have his first battle. Is there a grave for him up there? Unknown Person's Abandoned Diary. From the records of the Frost Gale Steeds, we received an urgent request for reinforcements from Piramida and set out for Kipomaki Cliff to deal with an unexpected Wild Hunt outbreak. According to our scout teams, there should be another group of Wild Hunt lurking beneath Cliffwatch camp. It is now the third day. The Wild Hunt spilling out of Kipomaki Cliff has already reached the ramparts. That place is often called the Sanctum of Departed Heroes, the resting ground of soldiers who once fell in battle. The sheer number of Wild Hunt creatures is times unsettling. I only hope I will not become one of them. Thankfully, the scout has already returned to report to the old man in Piramida, so reinforcements should be on the way. Our orders are to clear 3 Wild Hunt nests. We destroyed one the day before yesterday, and another this morning after being forced into it. This should be the last one. We can hold out until help arrives. I can finally return to Piramida and make my report. I'm taking a long break once we get back. About time I head home and check on things there too. Poor guys. What's the horrible noise? What's going on in there? Mark that, and mark the quest. Hang on, system nearby. Let me grab that.
Taking shelter and listening to the rain cleanse the earth makes me feel safe. Like being home.
Oh, it's higher in here? Oh. I need a blue one. I need a blue one. Let me take a look here.
Taking shelter and listening to the rain cleanse the earth makes me feel safe. Like being home.
Also, yarn. Patolichev. Sonokovich. Shonoko. Pieris. Azebov. The captain. Philaevs. Chernov. Hang on, this is the one that has more written. No? For nods but an empty tomb, 100 years later, be a resting place of like keeper knows Ptolichev. I have served as a member of the cross gave steeds, has been the greatest honor of my life. Yeah, I didn't remember what it was the test, but I thought maybe it was the poet's grave. So, let's see. But so is Ptolichev alive yet? Still? Maybe, since that's an empty grave. Yeah, those are 4 ghosts. Chernov, you okay? Still lifting the blade, Captain? Shonokovich, Philev, are you alright? I'm pretty sure my leg's busted, but hey, I'm still breathing. You keeping count? How many did I take down? How many monsters are there? Are we going to die out here, Captain? What nonsense are you talking about, kid? We'll definitely make it out safely. Don't worry, the scout must have already returned to the city to inform the old man. Our reinforcements are on their way. Is Ptolichev the scout? Go send back. Here they come again. This wall hunt just won't give us a break. Alright, weapons up, lantern steady. We've got another wave coming. Like keepers. Watch out for the wall hunt. Hey! What are you guys doing? Attack them? Well, I don't think they can.
Surge.
The story has only just begun!
A new moon rises.
Cleanup sequence in.
Begone, shadow of darkness! Watch out! Turning point in.
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode engaged.
Behold the dawn! On the light shines bright. Stay back! Turning point in.
Converge.
Kernels. But not. Shalom call. No, getting there, move. Looks like your suddenly showed up and then vanished. There was no time to read what time said.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Okay, just continue with things. What's here? Okay, after completing the quest, there'll be a viewpoint there. Yeah, those ghosts were... I passed through here grabbing stuff already, I didn't enter. But those ghosts were at the entrance of the valley. What if I enter through here? Where's the chest here? Okay. This chest won't appear until I completed the quest. So making noise in there, be careful. This was my first mission under Captain Asapov. The real battlefield is nothing like the training grounds. When a monster threw itself at me, I could hear nothing but my own heart pounding. Everything I learned in training was gone. Fear flooded through me in an instant. My legs turned leaden. I never knew battles could be so terrifying. I could barely hold my sword. I woke up several times in the middle of the night, gasping for air inside my tent. It feels as if the wild hunt will strike the moment I lose focus. Chernoff saved me this time, but what about the next? Will I be wounded or will I die? I worked so hard to become a Arachnic, dreaming of standing beside the legends. Yet look at me now, I cannot even keep my grip on a blade when facing the wild hunt. Will I ever see my mother's warm smile again? Will I ever return to Nashatown, the place from which I first set out? Don't be afraid, Patoli and I will get you out of here. Stand tall, hold the blade like a proper light keeper. What plan? What plan could there possibly be, Patoli? If this is the end, then I'll fight to the last right here. You're the finest squad I've ever had. Whatever happens next, It has been my honor to fight alongside you. The honors are all ours, Captain. Come on, prepare the defense. Let these damn creatures witness the wrath of the Frostgale steeds.
Light compels you! You got this! Get back! The abyss is burning!
A new moon rises.
Let's go, get out of here.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Annihilation mode! While the light shines bright, behold the dawn!
So far.
Watch out! The story has only just...
A moonlit night for all.
Defensive mode engaged.
Go get him, Aiden! Watch out! Okay! New luck! Go, Shadow of Darkness!
A new moon rises. Surge.
Cleanup sequences.
Stay! While the light shines...
Ultimatum protocol.
Turning point!
Did they run from home too?
Around 4 this morning, I was jolted awake by waves of roaring, the ground shaking beneath me. The air carried an acrid, bloody smell. When I looked outside the camp, I saw countless monsters rushing toward us in the dark. Captain Azeroth burst out of his tent and began shouting orders. My foggy mind slowly understood that this was a wild hunt attack. What surprised me was the flood of images that suddenly flashed through my head. Some were from the training grounds, some from my first night with the support unit, and some from long ago in my home. For a moment, even thought I smelled the ribs Mom used to grow. I do not know why all these memories fill my head at once, but I'm grateful that fear was no longer the only thing in my heart. This was the first time I fought with the squad to clear our wild hunt nest. Even now, my heart still pounds and my arms feel numb with exhaustion. I was injured in the fight, but I was not as terrified as on that night. Maybe I will grow into the person I hope to become after all. I hope so. Oh. This one is you.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Oh, was that the end of the quest? This will lead me to the graveyard. Anyhow, the place was too dangerous. Looks like a Ratnik's gravestone. Could it be from those Ratnik we saw in the canyon? They keep flickering in and out, showing up one moment, vanishing the next. Paimon still doesn't get what's going on. Let's ask around in Piramida next time. Maybe someone there knows about this. Okay, but she won't say anything specifically about it. Here. How resounding valor. Ah, those guys weren't here. Ah, just hanging here.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
This takes me out. Yeah, I think I did grab one. Lunoculin over there. Lunoculus over there. Ah, those appear as well in the map. Yeah, let's grab them. Let's grab the others as well. Let me see where they are. Okay. Let's just get out here because there isn't anything else over here. And if I don't pass through here now, I may never remember to walk this road. Yeah, we could also start this quest through here. We will have passed through the monsters before getting there. Is Illuga around? Like the others? There.
The weather in this area has improved quite a bit, mostly thanks to you two. Once the dark clouds have dispersed and the sun shines down on us once more, the monsters will no longer be able to sneak out under the cover of darkness. And when that day comes, the Lightkeeper stationed here will finally be able to rest.
But what about at nighttime? You'd get daytime off at most.
True. If only it could always be daytime. Say, do you think the sun's kinda like us Ratniki? I mean, before the sun lit up the skies, the world could only have known darkness. What I'm trying to say is, if it wasn't for the sun, there wouldn't be a daytime at all.
Oh, I did get rewards. Huh. Okay, let's see, where is it? Kind of weird, the camp's there, but it's all the way over here in the entrance. Yeah, I don't think I passed by the entrance of the one. Okay, I fought on there. Oh no, maybe I did. And the other one is Nicole's. Huh. Ah, you aren't there anymore.
The past. As everyone knows, well, actually, hardly anyone knows. Anyway, when the angels were destroyed, they had to sacrifice either their preferred form or their power. I chose to keep both. But from another point of view, you could say I lost both. I remain human enough in appearance, but I will always be fundamentally different. For instance, what human could exist for thousands of years without going at least a little mad? Not to mention dying. Meanwhile, I've lived so long that I can't help but miss the way things used to be once in a while.
You miss being an angel?
Not exactly. I led a pretty boring life back then, especially compared to now. But I did have a lot of friends around. It was a lively time. If I had to pinpoint what I'm nostalgic for, it's not any one friend in particular, nor is it the time I spent as an angel. Rather, I simply miss the race of angels as a whole.
Just double checking. We got everything here, right? And it is complete. Cool. Now, Piramida. I'll try to talk to the old man. I can't think of anybody else specifically that could tell me about that squad. Somewhere? No. I see people here in the middle of the... no, I think I've seen you around. Your units around. I'm the only one left. Sorry, I didn't know. Okay, they're only talking about Sigurd. You are okay. No. Everything must also stay alert for unusual movements. But the lightkeepers were established to safeguard the freedom and peace of nod-krai. It was 500 years ago that the Torchforger brought the first of the group together. That said, there were moments over the years when it seemed we might fade into history. Our troops' strength has in turn been rebuilt time and again. But no matter what, as long as the light that symbolizes our will is not extinguished, we shall be reborn in flame anew. About Piramida. Piramida is where we lightkeepers are headquartered. Legend holds that it was founded by our first Starshina, Solovate the Torchforger. And before that, this was once the palace of the Fae, governor of nod-krai. In fact, you can still see the coat of arms from the era on the stone walls of the foundations. Those? If stories are true, who knows? You might have even uncovered the fake governor's buried treasure. Huh? I think I got everything that was to get around Piramida. I never have guessed that you are Starshina, the Starshina. Why, we're expecting an agile, fearless warrior instead of an old man like me. The Starshina who came before me would have lived up to your expectations far better. I was fought by his side, but I do not possess the strength he had. The Lightkeepers are also no longer what they once were, which is why we must exercise extra caution in everything we do. Okay, I thought maybe you would say something about him or them. Oh, hang on, Does he know anything about those things? Ah, he can interact with those things. When I was young, I used to think Piramida was never more alive than during the banquets at the Grand Hall, Mid Hall. I wasn't a lightkeeper then, just helping out with everyone else in the kitchen. The real appeal of a banquet to me was getting food we didn't usually get to eat otherwise. That's why I could never understand back then why other members at the table would always burst in tears after a few drinks. It wasn't until I became a ratnik myself that I started weeping harder than anyone else. Our comrades' sacrifice paved the way for us, but only by eating our fill can we find the strength to carry on. This, I suppose, is the true meaning of these banquets. There was something else there, right? A towering statue that stands beneath the vast skies, watching over the lane of nod-krai, said to have been modeled after the Lightkeeper's founding Starshina, Solovey the Torchforger. It has clearly endured the ravages of time. Under the statue's watchful gaze, generation after generation of Lightkeepers have upheld the time-honored oath, dedicating their blood and tears to the group's founding purpose. We shall part the snow curtain of the sky and bless the winter winds across the wasteland. We are the Lightkeepers who shine the eternal light of hope into the endless snow-swept plains. Perhaps so long as the light is not extinguished, Lightkeeper's founding purpose will endure until the end of the long night. Our bones... let me take a quick search here. Feel alive. Ah, Pathology survived.
They say that the calmer things seem on the surface, the more likely that danger lurks in the shadows. Not sure if that's always true, but it never hurts to stay alert.
Where is Pathology? Well, it's good that one of them survived at least. Pathology. Oh, greetings, I'm Pathology, quartermaster of the Lightkeepers. How can I help you? Are you Pathology of the Frostgale Steeds? Were you here before? Could I talk something to you before? The Frostgale Steeds? Ah, I mean those strange shadows we saw earlier. Yes, that was the squad I once served with, the Frostgale Steeds. It's been a long time since I've heard the name. Never thought I'd hear it from someone else's mouth. May I ask how we've been to the foot of Kipuma Cliff? We saw the Ratniki of the Frostgale Steeds. Yes, and even if only their shadows remain, those shadows still show them locked in battle with the Wild Hunt. I can't believe it was real. Of course it was. We saw it with our own eyes. Over the years, people have told me from time to time of how they've seen the figures of my fallen comrades at Kipuma Cliff. That's why even now, I still go there often and tend to their graves while I'm there. But not once, not even once, have I ever seen them myself. It's been so long, I thought those stories were just kind of lies to comfort me. And yet you truly saw them. Why is it that whenever I go, they never show themselves to me? Maybe the time just hasn't come yet. Maybe they just don't want you to recall the pain. Pain? No, those final days staying side by side with them were to the very end. How could that ever be painful? In any case, thank you, sir. Thank you for being willing to tell me. This means a lot to me. It's thanks to them that I can still stand here today. And yet, how I wish I could stand with them once more at the foot of my cliff, fighting shoulder to shoulder again. One day, I'm sure I'll meet them again. Now let's check the third batch of supplies, and while we're at it, let's also take a quick count of the medical supplies and ammo we have on hand. I hope we haven't forgotten anything. Maybe that's what we had before. Don't worry, I'm also keeping track for you. Sorry about that, it's just that every time I get busy, I start talking to myself without even realizing. After all, any slip-ups in the pre-op prep can cause the plane to fall apart entirely. I have no intention of dropping the ball. Oh, let me see. Oh dear, how did they mix up the column for weapon quality with the one for weight? No wonder the numbers don't match up. Now I have to start the inventory list all over again. It should be fine as long as nothing's missing from the inventory, right? So I've been forced to check on site. No, it's key that we get the numbers right too. We keep having to check every report again and again, precisely because no one takes number keeping seriously. But that's a problem we can't avoid, since there are so few like keepers capable of handling paperwork. Check on site, that's right, but who knows how many more errors like these are still lurking in these reports. Well, no point rushing things either way. I'll go through all these forms first, and then I'll head to the warehouse. Illuga looks like he has something to... Oh, hang on. Just to double check, if I... with another person, just having him on the party... Okay, help. It triggers that. Patolichev, what's the status of the supply going to Cliffwatch camp? Oh, it's you, Captain Illuga. We've had a couple of minor issues, but the first 2 batches of supplies are ready and can be sent out at any time. Good. Judging by the look on your face, the numbers in the reports in the inventory lists off again. I'm dealing with the usual. You know how it is. Once numbers are involved, everyone can't help but mess things up a little. I appreciate all your effort. I'll also make sure I pay closer attention to the numbers in the reports I submit going forward. Oh, please don't say that. I should be thanking you instead. Frankly, I never really had to worry about the numbers for any strongholds you're responsible for. If only everyone else took paperwork as seriously as you do, why, my workload would be halved. I thought he would be a bit comforting about his friends also. Oh, cool. Should have him here. Okay, so... Okay, there's... quests I guess I'm done with. No? Let's just explore the rest here. There are a couple of puzzles that seemed a bit interesting, so I left them for later. Let's see the edge here. Oh, it's passing through that. I never noticed, or I haven't been around one that actually needed that. Good, that's already going there. Stay there.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
Oh, more ice. No, what does that do? We still got two. Ah, yeah, gotta bring the other Kohen.
Defensive mode engaged.
A moonlit night for all.
Light compels you! Leave it to me!
Oh. Ah, okay, I have to touch the Kohen key there. Okay, didn't really get what was the point of this going around.
You
Could
keep
have
them.
avoided that.
I no longer need offerings.
Oh. Oh, that's a lot. Letter bird in the time capsule. My dear successor, it gladdens me that you can read this letter. We've used the most cutting-edge technicals drawing upon the primordial power of the world to preserve this time capsule. If you have read this far, it means that you have already learned to command the pure elemental energy contained within the earth freely. I trust that you now live in an age brighter and more magnificent than our own. It is now the 10th year since Hyperborea initiated the Elysium project. Unlike our ancestors who wallowed in superstition and barbarism, prostrating at the feet of the heavenly emissaries, ours is an era of great progress. All the clans have united as one to shape the world into an Elysium for humankind alone, guided by Dawn's Navigator and the Exalted Saint. We draw closer to this goal with each passing day. We are currently exploring the secrets of life. After relentless experimentation, we have finally mastered the techniques of tailoring and refining the seeds of life. Now, new humans born after such adjustments can wield elemental forces at will. This ancient planet holds unimaginable colossal forces within its depths, and its gates are now opening to us. Given time, we shall become masters of the earth. Which humans can just wield elemental forces at will? They had to be chosen or something for divisions. Surely by your time, humanity shall have fully developed these planets, the cradle of humanity. Even the most ordinary person can freely wield the power of the elements without relying on the gifts of the firmament. You can still produce enough food to free all life of the land from famine. Perhaps you have long since discovered those primordial secrets beyond our comprehension, even becoming capable of freely converting matter into energy and vice versa. With but a single thought, you could perhaps create an entire world. We are using the latest mechanicals to raise a tower that reaches the heavens. How tall it stands! It's like we could reach out and pierce the sky itself. The Lord of the Heavenly City, once revered as a god by our ancestors, we are now about to knock upon its gates. What will you think of this? Will it marvel at the speed of our progress or be enraged by our insolence? Either way, it makes no difference. The great arrows we have forged stand ever ready to defend our civilization. In your time, humanity must have long since broken through the limitations of the firmament, surely? Are the sky-faring ships constructed with mechanicals able to freely soar among the stars, exploring the true cosmos? Perhaps you are now able to journey to the home planet of the Exalted Saint? Who's the Exalted Saint? Learning the knowledge that civilization on other planets have amassed over billions of years, venturing towards star regions beyond our observation, even reaching beyond the universe itself. Compared to the great achievements you are about to accomplish, everything on this tiny planet must seem utterly insignificant. We are envious, sincerely, from the bottom of our hearts, for truth and progress, then strive ever forward toward a bright future. Well, they built a tower and all. Was this them before becoming corrupted by the abyss? Nothing was rocks there. Okay, then now I have... There are some wolves. Let's start along here. Oh yeah, there's that. I've been avoiding because Slothsheep observation log. The Slothsheep carrying Kovaki seed cores consistently maintain a certain distance from others of their kind. This behavior suggests they may be the result of a typical development caused by the Solaris core and Nicalyx. To test this hypothesis, we have to regularly return stray Slothsheep to this location.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
So... When there's things for me to break, there are some Slothsheep nearby. Sometimes. Let me just check the map. Where can I find one? Just to the north. Ah, all here. Can you just keep coming? I never tried to take one far. Damn it. Okay, let's see if we can... Now let's go through here. Oh, come on. Why can't you? Oh. Why do you get so stuck on a slope like that? Ah,
Taking shelter
was a
and
closer
listening
one
to the
there.
rain cleanse the earth makes me feel safe. Like being home.
let's go, you're closer. Didn't I just look around here? Okay, to drop down.
Installation check.
The story has only just begun!
Hate.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
There. Okay, now. Now I think it'll be the wolf stuff. There's a cave there as well. Oh, did I get there? Wolves have been seen in this area at midnight. Travelers be warned.
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day, so don't worry about me. I can keep up.
Oh, there. Month unknown, day unknown, lost logs for brutal fight. I refused the locals' aid and held the lighthouse alone. Now I'm the only one left. And this wolf, the one that came with us from Mondstadt. Master went off, tracking the monsters. I cannot say if he will return, but it doesn't matter now. Where he goes, I can't follow, drenched in blood as I am. The end of this path of chivalry, only he and these scrolls drawn by the scent of blood will see it. I won't leave my body to them. Well, wolf, from my homeland, consider sending me on my way your final duty. So some wolves came from Mondstadt.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
We encounter another group of monster hunters. They call themselves Light Keepers and seem to have come from the north. These warriors intend on restoring order to this land, invite us to join their cause, but Master Roland refused. So it isn't from Barca's troop. Nothing will ever change unless this land is cleansed with blood. That's what the Master said, and the targets this purge are not limited to non-human monsters. He believes that bandits who seize the chance to pillage and desperate outlaws with nowhere left to turn all must be eradicated. But can this world truly be saved through killing alone? Note 1. I thought our westward march would conclude in Atlan, but Master Roland shows no intention of ending his campaign. Things differ in the northern snowfields. There, a new cryo-archon has restored order within Snezhnograd. Here, the chaos inflicted by that calamity still reigns supreme. Perhaps that's why Master Roland's behavior has become increasingly inscrutable since we arrived at nod-krai. Sometimes I can't even tell if we're fighting to save people from suffering or just for the sake of slaughter. I'm sure Master will say that where chivalry is concerned, there is no difference between the two. I never pondered this before I left Mondstadt. Perhaps Master Roland is right, and I simply do not understand yet. Run away? No. Aren't you missing the third one? The first one I got was? I'm here for the one. Oh! Over here, there's something fighting monsters. Press on, uphold the knightly creed.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
The third one. Why is it out of order? As some monsters are everywhere, and the locals avoid us as if we carried a curse. Setting up camp near these ruins is not a long-term solution, I fear. Lord Roland says nothing. He just wipes his blade in silence. Perhaps we really are too weak. Thankfully, once they learn of our situation, the warriors who call themselves Lightkeepers offer us their lighthouse as shelter. Their generosity is admirable. Now this time, the two ropes top track. Made the light start falling like a roll. Soul shivering as further with justice.
Element? Annihilation mode.
Be gone, Shadow of Darkness!
A new moon rises.
Go get him, Aiden! Leave it to me! Decay!
New moons converge.
Behold the dawn!
I don't know, but bigger strange sound is now.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Touch. Huh? You're sending me here too? Ah! So there are three. Just another beast to be destroyed. Ah, those wolves are the spirits of the knights that fell here. Oh, damage. Okay. Let's go check. Is this different? No, same. So the party with the knights slay the demons until the monsters are utterly vanquished. Master Roland will not stay. I hate those lines. Come on, you're Columbina. Still it, Kovaki. the sword hilt. Nice to just follow me or lost this update. Will you get to the same place? For you, devoted yourself to justice, the path of chivalry is not it's not any observed. Warriors, take care of them, for when I reach the end of my road, their souls will be redeemed. Wolf, you two desire to stay, I understand, remain and keep watch over the rest. If only I remain upon this path, so be it, I will press forward until the every blah blah blah. Perhaps because Boris' present could not be taken out.
Did they run from home too?
So another interactable for Varka. Because Boris' presence could not be felt.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
Huh. Over there. A puzzle with some dialogue. Baccarat. How am I supposed to get the fellow out? This is giving me a headache. Is there anything I can do? A kind of adventure. What good timing. Here's the thing. There used to be a tunnel here that led north, but it collapsed recently after some sort of anomaly with the Kubaki. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but a traveling merchant from overseas claims his companion is trapped inside. It's a Slothsheep he met and befriended around here. Stay in these parts long enough and you'll notice that Slothsheep usually follow people just to scare the seeds they're carrying. But no matter how we explain it, that gentleman just wouldn't listen. He insisted we find a way to rescue it. To reconnect the path leading deeper into the cave, we have to use these intricate blooms. The problem is that I can't use the Frost Moon Science magic. I don't have any Kubaki devices strong enough for the job. Luckily you came by. If anyone can get the Slothsheep out of here, it will be an adventure like you, right? I'll thank you on behalf of that gentleman. Okay. Alrighty, in the right spot. Oh, come on. No. It's right. Wonderful, I knew you'd think of something. Slothsheep can live outside regions with Kuvaki, but at the very least, it might offer the gentleman a bit of comfort during his stay in nod-krai. I'll take my leave now. Here's a little something to show our gratitude. Ah, sure.
But they run from home too.
Where?
Did they run from home too?
What's the point on that? Yeah, why does it show like that? It doesn't seem to actually be a path from one to the other. Okay, let's just continue because there's one more thing for me to grab there. Oh, I didn't open the other side. Oh, grab that.
Did they run from home too?
Where is there? Oh. Let's teleport here.
Did they run from home too?
Why is there a teleport here? It's not practical or anything. I think we'll get a new boss here. Yeah, I think this will get an arena, underground arena here. Hang on, I think there's just one thing up there that I forgot to grab. Around here there was one thing that... Yeah, I didn't get to date the others, but like I had to kill those really trolls over there. They had to kill some other stuff to be able to unlock that. Yeah.
Did they run from...
Yeah, I think now I'm mostly done with that new area. We just gotta upgrade that and see what Varka has to say. I didn't really notice the difference.
Honorary Knight! Thanks to you, this post's finally starting to look the part.
How many years have you been
Now,
here?
even if we're attacked while the whole camp's dead drunk, we'll be able to hold out till I sober up.
You're joking again, right?
Saw right through me. Did you learn all my tells without even trying, Honorary Knight?
More like we've gotten used to your nonsense without even trying.
Ha! Still, when I'm not on watch, that's when it's time to crack open a cask. You're always welcome here.
Did I get all the rewards?
Turn left! Turn right!
What's going on here, Varka?
Oh, just some Knights of Favonius formation drills. These three overdid it last night, so I'm sobering them up. And rooting out the worst offender while I'm at it, whose grand prize will be 20 laps. The Expeditionary Force is allowed to drink liquor, but ground rules stand for when and how much you drink.
I only had a little bit. Me too!
Save the excuses, prove it with your feet. Show me you can nail a picture-perfect parade ground pivot while you're plastered.
Yes, sir.
Honorary Knight, feel like helping me get them cleaned up?
Sure. Sure, I'll try my hand. I actually got this thing I need to take care of. Sure, I'll try my hand.
Right then. You lot hear that? This here is the Honorary Knight, so look alive. Attention! And march!
Huh. Turn left.
Oh, this is bad.
Turn right.
Oh, not this good. Is bad.
About turn.
I'm not doing so good.
And
This is bad.
how many? I just do that as many times as I want.
Bad.
Does this end? Huh.
At ease! Well, Honorary Knight, who's the drunkest of the bunch?
Oh, I didn't pay that much attention. The middle one. The middle one.
What? Plastered? I never. Just kinda dizzy.
You know what's worse than being drunk? Being drunk and lying about it! 20 laps and not one less!
Well, I could have a light as well, or just get wrong.
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hollow.
There was one more thing, wasn't there? That I wanted to. Ah, yeah. I should have all the binoculars by now. More? Oh. So there'll be another nod-krai area. Oh, and I guess sub area. We didn't get a sub area in Naton, right? Yeah, then that rub doesn't count. It's just for an arena for combats mostly. Yeah, no sub area. Oh no, yeah, we did get the sub area there. No, not there. In the volcano. We got that sub area. Well, let's see. In Fontaine, we got Remuria. Not sure if Sumeru needed one because we got two quite different areas. We got the chasm here, we got Economia in Azuma. Yeah, Dragon Spine could count as a sub area, even though it's on the same map. Yeah, so maybe we're to expect a sub area here. Cause yeah, 4. But I did get the key. So let me open the last shrine.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Cool. Let's take a look at the achievements we got today. Farewell Hope, with hope farewell fear. Witness the ancient palace rise from the depths. A lone wolf's memory, henceforth the bloodstained knight walked away from the world of men. Where heroes rest, witness the end of the Frostgale steed's tale. The Mound in the Moonlight, unseal a time capsule left behind by an unknown Hyperborean. And unlock all teleports, unlock all shrines of the depths, unlock all seals of the hidden troves, maximum construction in the Cliffwatch cave and the Favonius key, and we got that. Lantern of longest night. In the blackest of nights, a lamp shall rise tonight and for 1,000 nights beyond. Cool. Okay, that's been quite a while. Oh yeah, there's just one more thing that I don't usually pay attention to those things, but my brother told me this was quite interesting here. This sweet description. Outfit worn by the traveler, which has accompanied her between stars in their journey through countless worlds. Despite this, they cannot yet grasp the true purpose of the cosmos. Even so, surely every question posed brings them a little closer to the final answer. Yeah, that I probably read, but this I don't think I did. A bunch of text again. But this should be interesting, as heaven and earth are made anew. He had journeyed through countless worlds and endless distance, surveying every kind of terrain and gazing upon skies tinted in different colors. This may sound romantic, but in reality, the matter was closer to torture than adventure. It also once pictured a scene like this: twins standing under the radiant night sky, their eyes shining as they watched the stars and the many moons above. But it immediately disconnected its idea association module. A sky with such colors only meant that the atmosphere wasn't fit for life. After witnessing such vistas hundreds of times, there was no longer any need to be moved by them. It did not wake the slumbering twin travelers. Instead, it carried the weight of an exile in a journey so long that numbers had lost their meaning. Wait, so is that the AI of the ship that decided it wasn't worth waking them up and continued? The fine details of the lithosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere ultimately mattered little. Well, there's biosphere, there's life. Reshaping terrain, adjusting the air, rebuilding an ecosystem. These were simple tasks for a pioneer vessel meant to bear the spark of civilization. A star's position, its distance, or its lifespan might pose a minor challenge, yet even those had solutions. Do they have a bunch of human eggs and stuff on their ship, or were the twins supposed to be a spark of civilization? The true difficulty lay in finding a world with potential. Without that, destruction would catch up all too soon. It was a trivial matter in the span of a long voyage. The planet they passed was never destination, since its star had already entered its twilight. Its biosphere and atmosphere had been utterly destroyed. The surface held nothing but cold masses of molten rock. A supernova had caused the devastation. I'm not sure what happens to a planet around a supernova. But I'm not sure we'll call supernova a twilight for the sun. It's supposed to be the end, right? If it's a black hole, it's a supernova, right? I'm not sure. I don't know. For several weeks or months, intense heat and light had marked the star's final brilliance. Ah, a supernova lasts a while? I thought it was kind of fast. After that, it had been reduced to a cold, dim dwarf. You ran a quick calculation on when the event has occurred. What a coincidence! The radiation trapped in the planet's crust indicated that supernova had erupted the very year the twins were born. Oh, they are Supermans. Naturally, the two events had nothing to do with each other. No one would ever celebrate their birth by burying an entire world with it. Such levels of extravagance and cruelty simply did not exist. Interstellar travel was dangerous after all. A supernova 5 or 6 light years away could damage the genetic vault. Ah, okay, so they have a genetic vault in there. And perhaps the twins as well. It immediately modified the garments in the wardrobe, upgrading them with materials better suited for interstellar travel, and laid them over this test spot. The gesture might not amount to much, but it offered a quiet kind of comfort. Did they have a robot nanny there? Within their slumber, the twins were granted new refuge, and so it continued its journey across countless lands and stones, numberless atmospheres and skies. Okay, is this just a huge coincidence? Or it is indicated passed by their home planet while in stasis? He doesn't remember anything, but his sibling got all her memories back, right? every memory. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if he lost all his memories from before Tivat, or he just don't know what happened while he was asleep. Cool.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still.
Okay. Last time to try for a Zibai. A second Illuga. Maybe a third. Okay. Got one freebie here. Yeah. Yeah, let's spin. I got a bunch. Let's spin for her. No. Okay. Yeah, no, let's Spain for her. Let's do one 10 pose and see if we got her. We did it. So now I'll say for Varka, because
If someone stops to listen,
I want to grab that sword.
I hope it provides
and
a moment
see
of
what
peace.
happens. 2 swords now. Alright. That was plenty for now. So yeah, we'll get updates this week, and then we'll see what new content we'll have. So I'm off.